I hope you can feel this physically because today I am welcoming you back to who I am with my entire body. And I'm welcoming you to your first guided reset of season 5. So before we do anything else today, I want you to think about how much of your day you have spent inside your head. A very common thing we subconsciously do is answering messages while we're eating breakfast or eating breakfast in front of the screen to already get started a bit earlier today. Or you thought about work while you got dressed instead of taking all the focus and time on just yourself throughout these first moments of the day. Or sometimes we tend to solve problems while we walk or listen to someone and already preparing for what we are going to answer to this. And so in that way, we don't listen properly, but we listen to think about our own response. This is something I see constantly, especially with people that are super ambitious and that carry a lot of responsibility, and people who used to making things happen. We become incredibly good at using our minds and surprisingly disconnected from the place where we actually living our lives. So today we're going somewhere a lot simpler and breaking this down. We're coming back into our own body. And I want you to give yourself around 20 minutes for this, wherever you are right now. You pressed play, which tells me that you are carving this time out of your busy day. You can sit somewhere as long as it's comfortable. You can also lie down, or you can just walk while you're doing this. Take a slow walk if that feels better for you. But if you are sitting, choose a position where you can give yourself a little more attention. And if you're driving or doing something that requires your full awareness, please save this episode for later. This is not just a consumptional episode. This is an active one where I need your attention in this moment. And so if you're ready, let yourself settle where you are. You can close your eyes if it feels comfortable for you, or just let them soften and allow your attention to become less interested in everything that's happening around you, and try to gather it all with you in your center line. And take a comfortable breath in through your nose. Let the breath leave at its own pace. This is not a perfect breath. And we're not creating a particular state to go into this meditation. I am picking you up right where you're at right now. And all that you're really doing here is giving your attention somewhere else to go. And for the next few minutes, your body gets to become the place that you listen from. And to listen, start by noticing that surface underneath you. The chair, if you were sitting, or maybe you are on the floor. Perhaps your feet are placed firmly on the ground, or you made it comfortable in your own bed because that is just your safe space. And as you're walking, perhaps you can feel or you can hear small little sounds that you make as your feet are touching the earth, from little branches or leaves. And truly, just feel that here. Open up to feel yourself. You may have been holding a lot together today. Your body has probably been making tiny adjustments for hours and hours, or actually just held still, including your breath. Sitting, standing, walking, reaching, carrying, and probably also looking at the screen for quite a while, or moving from one room to the next, especially getting things done. And for a moment, you can let the support underneath you do at least some of the work for you. Bring your attention to your jaw. Again, just noticing it. How much effort can you feel there? I admit it sometimes does take some time for us to settle into actually feeling, or just quieting the mind enough to be able to listen. So don't try to get this right or perfect right in the beginning. Maybe the mind is still spiraling, and that's okay. But as you listen to my voice and let me guide you through this, trust that you will almost automatically, slowly and smoothly, go deeper into this meditation. So notice how much effort there is in your jaw. Your teeth may have been close together, clenching. Your tongue was busy in your mouth. Maybe becoming very, very stiff in parts. You've been holding tension around your mouth that you didn't notice consciously. So in this moment, let your jaw become a little heavier, a little more loose. You are here giving the muscles around your face permission to soften. And as you do, notice whether your whole expression changes just by letting loose of your jaw and your mouth. And then intuitively move your attention into your neck. Think about everything your head has been carrying today. All the plans you made, decisions that were asked to be made of you. Lots and lots and lots of conversations, small talk, or very important stuff you had to discuss with your family, with colleagues, with partners, clients, maybe ideas you created out of that beautiful mind of yours, or worries that you couldn't stop thinking about. Things you remembered at exactly the wrong moment. Things you need to remember tomorrow as well. And so your neck has been supporting all of that physically, all of that load. It's been holding your head and your mind in place while your mind has been moving through everything mentally. So give your neck a little love and a little more space here. You may gently move your head if that feels good in this moment, to just loosen up the neck muscles. Or simply imagine the muscles becoming a little more loose, as though there's just this tiny bit more space in between every vertebra. And you're moving it forth and back to the sides, maybe swirling around. And from here, you can bring your awareness straight on into your shoulders. And here I want you to approach this part of your body with that little bit of curiosity. And why curiosity? Start by asking yourself, what have your shoulders been carrying today? All the work, all the responsibility, or somebody else's wonderful mood, maybe the pressure to be constantly available and always on. Or is there something that you have not said? To not hurt someone, or to just say yes to what has been asked for you. And simply the weight of getting through that very, very full day. So let your shoulders move in whatever direction feels natural. Roll them gently, lift them towards your ears, just lift them high, high, high up, and then just let them drop. And you can simply feel them where they are right now. And while you do that, remember something I really want you to hear. Your body has been with you through every single version of yourself, through every deadline, every role that you took, but also all the change that's happening around you and within you too. All the awkward conversations you never really wanted to have, but then we can not escape from them either. And there were exciting beginnings too. Every day where you felt completely lost, and every moment where you thought you had everything figured out. And your body has been there for all of it, with you, to support you. Now we're moving on to your chest. And right here is the place where we start by noticing the rhythm of your breathing. Perhaps that is through a physical feeling, and maybe that is just through the sounds that you hear. Your breathing rhythm. As your chest is rising and falling. As you can feel the movement around your hips going to the sides, going outward, expanding, and then falling closer towards your spine. Does your breath feel deep? Does your breath feel small? Or does it change right here as you pay attention to it? Can you let it be just as it is right now? Let it be exactly the way it is as you came here without the need to change it. Because basically your body knows how to breathe. And you get to simply listen. So if you attend to it, if you follow that intuitive voice of you, how do you breathe? And while we are focusing on the movement of our body, what is your belly doing? This is an interesting place because the body often knows something before we have any language for it, before we can articulate ourselves. And you can think you are completely fine And then feel this knot in your stomach. Am I right? You can have an exciting idea and feel your belly move with it. Or you can meet someone and immediately just feel so comfortable. Or perhaps you can even feel these little butterflies, that tingling movement in your belly, right? You can walk into a room and feel your body become alert before you even know why. So rather than just asking your mind to explain everything, give your body permission and that little moment to speak through your sensations. What is there? Warmth, movement, tightness? Is it all soft? Is there a slight flutter or heaviness? Do you have a sense of ease? There really is no correct answer. There is not. You're simply gathering information, and you're simply getting to know yourself from the inside. With every moment that you listen, you are getting this beautiful gift of getting closer to yourself, of learning more about yourself. So move your attention down into your pelvis and your hips. These areas, they spend so much time supporting us, especially when we sit for long periods. So feel the weight of your body here, especially when you are sitting, but also when you're moving. Or in that moment, perhaps you stop walking and just pause to feel the stillness and to be able to feel this space around your hips. Can you imagine the muscles around them becoming a little less ready for tackling the next task or making the next move? That is the beauty of pausing in this moment, for you to really feel this. And trust that your body is more than allowed to settle. Give it a few more moments. How does this area of your body feel? When was the last time that you noticed this area consciously and attentively? And then move on to your thighs, but also your knees and your calves, all the way down to your ankles, and last but not least, your feet, with every toe from big to small. And feel the place where your feet meet the surface beneath you. In case you are lying down, perhaps now's the time to bend your knees and place your feet on the ground. But also notice how your legs were held by the floor or the bed. And if you're sitting, notice the contact through your feet and give yourself a slight moment to explore how you placed your feet on the ground naturally. Did you give them a lot of space in between each other? Did you have them so close together that the insides of your feet, the inner arches, were touching? And if you're walking, you can pick up where you left off. Feel each foot meeting the ground. And this is so simple. Your body is here. Your mind may be somewhere tomorrow or yesterday or 5 minutes from here or 2 weeks from now, because planning ahead is just part of your daily life. It may be replaying things from a last weekend's party where you had a little too much to drink and you're wondering whether you could have been more decent about certain things, or maybe it is just everywhere but here. Your body can never be anywhere else but here. Your body is always with you, and as the physical part of you is always in here and now, whenever you attend to your physical body and the sensations that you feel in this moment throughout all senses, then you are automatically here. And with that, take a comfortable breath. Let yourself observe your whole body from that top of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Instead of moving from one sensation to another, imagine that you are listening to your whole room at once. There is your breath, for example. There's your heartbeat, that surface beneath you. There's the temperature in the air. Are there sounds around you? And then also go deep within to notice all the sensation inside your body. All of it belongs to this moment. All of it. This is the most grounding practice that you can have whenever you feel overwhelmed, whenever your mind is racing and you cannot stop the monkey mind, whenever you feel sad or angry, whenever you feel completely out of place. The most grounding exercise that you can do is to return to your body and your sensations. Now I want you to ask yourself a very simple question. What does my body need from me today? Maybe it just needs sleep or more movement, really good food, or that extra little bit of water. Maybe you need someone to hold your hand or hug you closely, honestly, genuinely, lovingly, with all their warmth. And perhaps your body needs someone to set boundaries for you, to give you a little bit more space, or to be soft and tender to yourself, to be gentle, loving, kind, because you've been so incredibly hard on yourself and not giving yourself enough grace for how hard you are working. And perhaps it needs you to stop asking to perform more and more and to be more productive. Whatever comes up, listen honestly. And it doesn't mean that you need to act on it right away, because sometimes, let's face it, that is just not possible. But the more you practice this, to genuinely listen and take a mental note, the more you will understand what your body needs in certain moments. And then step by step, whenever you have the capacity, do act on it. Set that little sign to your body that you are not just attentive, but you also care, and you are willing to take the steps to be more closer to yourself. Now ask one more question. What would it feel like to live from this body for the rest of today? And by that, I mean, imagine moving through your next few hours with slightly more awareness of what your body is telling you. Like noticing your shoulders before they become tense, or realizing you are hungry before it makes you feel exhausted. And feeling into your energy change before you start pushing through a moment. Or hear yourself saying yes. And also your own no a little more clearly. How does that feel like when your body says yes and no? Because it is not just your mind answering to outside or inside questions. Your body is reacting too. When was the last time you noticed that your body gave you that instant reaction, which was oftentimes so much more true to yourself and so much more honest than what your mind produced? This is what coming home to the body can look like in real life. It can be so very ordinary. It can happen while you're standing in the kitchen or during a meeting, or before you're about to send a particular message, or before you become overwhelmed. In any given moment, you can pause and you can feel your feet. You can feel your breath. You can take a deep breath. And you can ask, what is happening inside of me right now? And that small moment creates space between what is happening and what you choose to do next, or how you choose to act on it. So we're going to practice this right away. We are staying here for another few breaths to really feel our body sensations. Being heavy. Letting the breath find its own rhythm. And letting your attention become more and more familiar with the feeling of being here. Let's take one more breath together. Deep inhale through your nose. And a full exhale. That pause is already enough. So when you're ready, you can slowly bring little movements back into your fingers and toes, or maybe stretch out arms above your head and give your shoulders a little roll. Turn your head gentle from side to side. But before you open your eyes, give yourself that final moment for observation deep within. You are here. You are in your body. You've spent these minutes listening, and perhaps that is enough for today. So when you do open your eyes, take this feeling with you. And we're not turning this into our next project. All we're doing is that we keep noticing and we keep observing and we keep listening. Whenever you catch yourself living entirely from your head again, please come back to this episode if you have saved it, but also come back to your body and come back to this one simple question. What is happening inside of me right now? And that question is going to take you home. Thank you so much for spending these minutes with me. Take such good care of yourself, And I will see you next Sunday, if you will. Up until then, I send you all my love and light. And one more thing before you head off. If you have any questions or you would like to get in touch, learn more and grow more, check out my website, whoiam-official.com, or send me a message at healwithjackie. You can find me on Instagram. I would absolutely love to get to know you and work with you. So, see you there.